One of the most celebrated actors of our time, Cillian Murphy, and his journey with one of television's most iconic roles, Tommy Shelby from Peaky Blinders. Cillian Murphy has played Tommy Shelby for over a decade. For more than a quarter of his life, he stepped into the shoes of this violent, complicated, and fascinating character. Recently, Murphy reflected on what this role has meant to him. He described playing Tommy as both a gift and a privilege. But Murphy is quick to remind us that he's nothing like Shelby in real life. He joked that he's not a psychopathic gangster. Instead, he's an artist who gave us a layered performance that kept audiences hooked for years. The Peaky Blinders series began back in 2013 and ran for 6 seasons. Viewers around the world watched Murphy lead the Shelby family's organized crime empire with both brilliance and torment. He carried the weight of the character with incredible depth, showing us strength, vulnerability, and ambition all at once. Murphy admits that the length of time he's played Shelby has been defining for him. As he explained, to grow older with a character, you don't really get to do that, and that is the joy of long-form television. When the show first started, no one expected it to become such a global hit. Murphy said they never anticipated that Peaky Blinders would last so long or be so beloved. But something about it struck a chord. He calls the show's success a kind of magic. He believes the writing, above all, made the show shine. But it was also about timing. It came at just the right cultural moment. And now, fans have reason to celebrate again. A Peaky Blinders film is on the way, produced by Netflix. While Murphy is keeping the details tightly under wraps, he teased that it's better to leave the plot as a surprise. What we do know is that the movie was written by Stephen Knight, the show's creator, which means it's in very good hands. Since the series wrapped up in 2022, Murphy has stayed busy with other major projects. He starred in small things like these and, of course, delivered an Oscar-winning performance in Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. His career continues to grow, showing just how versatile and powerful he is as an actor. Right now, Murphy is promoting his new film, Steve. In this story, he plays the head teacher of a reform school for boys in 1996. The movie follows just one chaotic day in Steve's life. Everything that can go wrong does go wrong. A documentary crew with questionable motives is filming at the school. A local politician is visiting. And both Steve and a troubled student named Shy receive devastating personal news. The film takes us on an emotional journey. It looks at education in tough environments, men's mental health, and the struggles of adolescence. Murphy described it as a love letter to teachers. He called them custodians of the next generation, and through his performance, we see the weight of that responsibility. The similarities between Steve and Shy are clear, even though they are at very different stages of life. As Murphy explained, it's a flip side of a coin what these characters are experiencing, and they just can't reach each other. What's powerful about Steve is how timeless it feels. Even though it's set almost 30 years ago, the themes remain real today: mental health, violence among youth, and the challenges of shaping young lives. Audiences who have seen the film so far each take away something different, depending on their own life experiences. The movie is based on Shy, a novella written in 2023 by Max Porter. Murphy and Porter had worked together before on a stage play, so their collaboration feels natural here. And just as exciting, Murphy's young co-star, Jay Lycurgo, will also appear in the upcoming Peaky Blinders film. In closing, Cillian Murphy reminds us why he is one of the most respected actors of his generation. Whether he's playing a ruthless gangster, a nuclear scientist, or a struggling teacher, he brings honesty and humanity to every role. His career shows us the power of storytelling and why audiences keep coming back for more.